Fantastic Liverpool ace close to leaving. Now, according to various reports, Tsimikas is now close to sealing a loan move from Liverpool to Roma, with the transfer seemingly in its final stages and one step away. This comes after Gazzetta dello Sport, via Sport Witness, reported that the Greek was pushing for a move away from Anfield this summer. This feels like a good outcome for all parties for now, prior to a likely permanent exit next summer, with Tsimikas unlikely to play much for Liverpool this season. Milos Kerkez's arrival has pushed him further down the left-back pecking order, so barring injury woes in that position, opportunities will be limited. Tsimikas has been a good servant for Liverpool, making himself a hero by scoring the winning penalty in the 2022 FA Cup final shootout victory over Chelsea, and being called fantastic by journalist Ian Doyle, but he has never quite felt like a genuinely excellent option. That's not to say he hasn't performed well at times, keeping the pressure on Andy Robertson, but his time at Anfield should be reaching its natural conclusion. And so we reach the end of the summer transfer window. 3 days out, and Liverpool still lack a few parts to reorient them as the well-oiled super squad that won the Premier League under Arne Slot last season. But they are getting there. Liverpool have dramatically clawed 3 points from Bournemouth and Newcastle United in their opening fixtures of the campaign, scoring late both times to deflate their opponents after commendable comebacks. Spirited though Slot's adversaries were, such results outlined Liverpool's defensive fragility and tactical imbalance, and there is hope that a late-window deal will be finalized for Crystal Palace defender Mark Guéhi, adding the depth and skill at the rear to smooth out the wrinkles. Liverpool have conceded 6 goals across their opening 3 fixtures of the term, 2 in each game. Each time they have let their lead slip away, albeit recovering in both league outings. Guéhi, one of Anfield's main targets throughout the course of August, is anticipated to sign for the Reds before Monday's transfer deadline, having entered the final year of his contract with Crystal Palace. The persisting uncertainty around Ibrahima Konate's future at Liverpool demands such an acquisition, and some of a Reds' persuasion might suggest that therein lies the crux of the club's biggest issues. However, Liverpool are not limited to one player or one position as the window enters this final stretch, with a certain someone seemingly edging closer to Merseyside themselves. Liverpool getting closer to late-stage deal. When Liverpool sold Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, they did so with the knowledge that they had won the race for an exciting new forward in Hugo Ekitike, beating off competition from Newcastle United for the Frenchman's signature. FSG's efforts have proved fruitful, even at this early stage. Ekitike has scored 3 goals and laid on 1 assist across his first 3 games at Liverpool, with Sky Sports' Jamie Carragher hailing him for his brilliant start to life in Slot's system. However, Liverpool want more, and perhaps they will get their wish. According to Court Offside, Liverpool have submitted an official proposal for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, with the Magpies' stance thought to have relaxed, having found a breakthrough in their bid for a striker. The report suggests that there is now a growing confidence at Anfield that a deal can be struck ahead of Monday's deadline. Isak, for his part, has been desperate to leave the tune following what he has described as broken promises. Indeed, a deal has been agreed for Stuttgart's Nick Woltemade, opening the door for Isak's departure. Newcastle have already rejected a £110 million offer at the start of August, but there seems to be encouragement as the window winds down. Though Newcastle want to receive £150 million for their talisman, Liverpool are aware that this is a one-horse race, and are ready to pay a figure in the region of £130 million. What Alexander Isak would bring to Liverpool. There's no mistake. Elements of Liverpool's protracted summer pursuit of Isak have been somewhat unsavory, not least the striker's breakdown in relations with those at St. James Park. But Liverpool won't care a jot, not if they manage to guide the deal over the line in the coming days. Isak joined Newcastle for a club record £63 million fee in 2022. And he has since established himself as one of the most dangerous and complete strikers in the world. Remarked by journalist Sid Lowe to have long held the potential to be very special, Isak has proved as much over the past few years in England. Given the nature of how the saga has transpired, Liverpool might find themselves signing their own version of Philippe Coutinho, for the Brazilian playmaker left Liverpool for a record-breaking figure back in December 2017, having previously handed in a transfer request as he sought to push a move through to Barcelona. Many expected Liverpool fall by the wayside after Klopp lost his prize gem, but the Merseysiders only went from strength to strength. And though this deal would be the inverse, Liverpool welcoming their own version instead of parting ways, Isak's quality and proven Premier League experience suggest he could make a lasting impact on Slot's side, combining with and challenging Ekitike over the coming years. Coutinho, to be sure, was on another level during that early iteration of Klopp's Liverpool, and while the Reds initially rejected his request to leave for pastures new, it goes to show that once a player has their heart set on a new home, it's often futile to try and keep them against their will. Just ask Trent Alexander-Arnold. Newcastle, for what it's worth, will adapt without their star striker. But Liverpool will only raise their level even higher with a completed deal for the Scandinavian talent, who has actually been hailed as being the best striker in the world by analyst Raj Chauhan, owing to his wide range of qualities, a scope that is wider than the expectation of a focal frontman. Data from statistics-led platform FBref reveals that Isak, who scored 27 goals for Newcastle last season, also ranks among the top 11% of positional peers across Europe's top 5 leagues over the past year for progressive passes, the top 8% for progressive carries, and the top 20% for shot-creating actions per 90. Like Coutinho in his pomp, Isak is a wonderful and multifaceted player. Given everything involved in this gripping and, at times, exhausting transfer saga, he may well prove to be Liverpool's own version of the one-time superstar midfielder.